Welcome back to the Tipsy Tuesday Podcast with the one and only right now, Nichelle Farrell. I am going to see about the fact that if you can hear me, yes, indeed. All right, so we're gonna go here. I'm gonna just share. Uh, welcome once again. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and we're going to pretend to pour a glass of conversation over. You may have a stimulus wine glass or maybe Compton Store wine glass, or just knowing that this is a glass of conversation along with a wine that has a quiet confidence about it. It's called Pinot Noir. And let me share the screen so that way you can see what I'm reading here. And it shall be a quick podcast. Absolutely, there we are. So now Pinot Noir is interesting because it usually doesn't walk into the room making a lot of noise. It doesn't have to announce itself. It invites you to slow down, take a sip, and pay attention. Depending on the bottle and where the grapes were grown, you may notice flavors that remind you of cherries, strawberries, raspberry, herbs, earth, or even a little spice. That is part of what makes Pinot Noir such a conversational wine. Two people can taste the same glass and describe it differently, and neither person necessarily has to be wrong. That reminds me of people. Sometimes we meet someone and make a decision about them based on the first thing we notice. But just like wine, people can have layers. There may be sweetness beneath their seriousness, strength beneath their softness, or an entire story behind their silence. Pinot Noir teaches us that something does not have to be heavy to have depth. It can be smooth, delicate, and still leave a lasting impression. And perhaps that is a lesson for life. We do not always have to be the loudest person in the room to be remembered. We do not have to overpower everyone else to demonstrate our value. Sometimes elegance is found in balance. Sometimes confidence is quiet. Sometimes the most meaningful experiences reveal themselves slowly. Pinot Noir also pairs beautifully with many different foods, including salmon, chicken, mushrooms, roasted vegetables, and several cheeses. It knows how to complement what is already present instead of competing with it. Imagine bringing that same quality into our relationships. What would happen if we entered a conversation intending to complement rather than compete? What would happen if we listened for the different notes in another person's story? Tonight, as we enjoy Pinot Noir or simply enjoy the conversation, let's remember that maturity is not about pretending to know everything. You do not need an expert vocabulary to appreciate wine. You can simply say, I like this. This reminds me of something. Or this is not for me. Your experience is still valid. That is what Tipsy Tuesday is about. Exploring the drink, enjoying the accessories, sharing the stories, and allowing one glass to open the door to a much larger conversation. So here's tonight's question. Are you more like a bold wine that makes an immediate impression, or a Pinot Noir that reveals its personality a little at a time? Pour responsibly, appreciate the moment, and remember, some of the best conversations begin when we slow down long enough to notice what is already in the glass. I'm Michelle, and this has been Tipsy Tuesday. I'm going to share a thought I was sharing because there's an overlay there, but I'm going to take you back so you can see that that is the background here from last night's show. Here we are. Let me take you back here so you can see the screen, and for future reference, absolutely. So this was what I intended on sharing. It wasn't such as this. And going forward, yes, there were some technical difficulties, as you see, but that one was on me. I just simply had the overlay on here. So I'm going to stop sharing there. And the next time, just knowing that we have plenty of drink accessories and we are located next door to a liquor store called Bunny's Liquor. And just want to share a commercial and I'll be right back.
Did you ask though? Did you? Did you ask about the 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. the secret deal? Oh, don't be moving too fast though. Walk right in like you already know. Walk in chill like what's the deal? They might smile like it's real. Oh, it's real. No loud signs, no big display. But the ones who ask get blessed that day. Try and save while you look fly too. Whole outfit got a vibe brand new. Don't be shy. Just ask one time. You might walk out feeling extra fine. Friend restless. Wait, you didn't ask? Did you ask though? Don't miss out. 2 p.m., 5 p.m. flow. Every day made it Compton Store. Now you know.
Hey, it's Teddy G, your friendly neighborhood bear from the Compton Store, here to spread love and good vibes.
Let's go. Yeah. Go.
On the go, when the go, 6-4. Sitting real on that cut yet, though. Just hit the toe and fresh beer from the made in Compton Store. On the go, when the go, 6-4. Sitting real on that cut yet, though. Just hit the toe and fresh beer from the made in Compton Store. On the go, when the go, 6-4.
Shout out Herb Tech.
DM him for your own custom video.
Yes, I'm here at Made in Compton Store, getting a gift for my homegirl. She, happy birthday from Made in Compton Store. Yeah.
All right, a little fun right there. And yeah, okay. I had to do it and one. Absolutely, because I didn't get a chance to share the screen. And I'm going to share the screen here, or I didn't share the screen. All right, so this will be a little fun right here, knowing that there is something else here. All right, so let's say this again. Tonight's story, because I had to do a story. This is the and one. Tonight's story begins with a bottle of red wine. Now, let's say it's not an expensive bottle, not one reserved for a grand celebration. And yes, I am sharing. It is just a simple bottle someone picked up after a long week. Imagine this. At first, the plan was basic. Open it, pour a glass, sit down, and relax. But then the bottle was placed on the table beside a Made in Compton wine glass. That changed the feeling. The glass was not just something to drink from. It became part of the presentation. It made the moment feel intentional. The person holding it sat a little taller, looked around the room, and realized that relaxation does not always require a vacation. Sometimes it begins with creating an atmosphere right where you are. The wine was poured slowly. The color looked richer through the glass. The aroma seemed more noticeable. Even the first sip felt different, not because the wine had changed, but because the experience had. Nearby sat a Made in Compton tumbler filled with ice water, ready between sips. A flask rested on the counter for another occasion. A mug waited for the coffee that would close out the night. Each accessory served a different purpose, but together they told one story. The details matter. The Made in Compton store is not only about what you wear, it is also about what you place in your hand, what you set on your table, and what helps you create your own experience. A wine glass can become part of a date night. A tumbler can go with you to a picnic, family gathering, studio session, or weekend event. A flask can become a keepsake or a thoughtful gift. A mug can greet you the next morning as you reflect on the conversations from the night before. That is what makes accessories meaningful. They move with you through different moments of life. As the evening continued, the conversation became more open. One person talked about starting a business. Another spoke about writing a book. Someone else admitted they had been waiting for the perfect time to begin something important. The wine did not create the dreams, but the relaxed atmosphere gave those dreams room to be spoken aloud. And that is when the table became more than a table. It became a meeting place. It became a creative space. It became a reminder that community can begin with one conversation, one purchase, one shared idea, and even one carefully chosen glass. That is part of the Made in Compton ecosystem. You may begin by purchasing a drink accessory, but that purchase can introduce you to clothing, books, podcasts, media services, special events, gift ideas, and opportunities to share your own voice. You may come for the wine glass, but leave thinking about your next celebration. You may come for the tumbler, but discover a podcast you want to support. You may purchase a mug as a gift, but learn about an author whose book deserves an audience. That is the beauty of an ecosystem. One item can become the beginning of a much larger journey. So tonight, as you pour your favorite wine, remember that the bottle is only part of the experience. The glass matters, the setting matters, the conversation matters, and the story you create around the moment matters most of all. Raise your Made in Compton glass to relaxation, creativity, community, and the courage to turn an ordinary evening into something memorable. Because sometimes all it takes is one bottle, one accessory, and one good conversation to remind you that life is still full of possibilities. Cheers from Tipsy Tuesday and from the Made in Compton store, where the accessories do more than complete the table. They help complete the experience. I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. Even amidst all the challenges, I tell you, I really appreciate you. And in the future, when you watch this podcast, thank you too. Thank you so very much. And please tell a friend about the extraordinary, iconic Made in Compton store. I see there's a comment there. I want to say a shout out to Adamu right there in the comment area. I'm going to say thank you to you for your participation. And in the future, everyone, again, tune in. And tomorrow is Wednesday. The game ain't safe. The host will be the one and only Bone. So enjoy, everybody, and have a great, great time. And as he would say, peace.
And I connect city, where the Made in Compton store serves the world. Welcome to the city where the champs are born, where the streets breathe strength and the legends are sworn. Venus and Serena hit the court with the silver, gold, and bronze. Taught the world how to serve where the champions desire. Future presidents walk these blocks. Visionaries with dreams bigger than the city blocks. From the pen to the mic to the boardroom door. Compton raised leaders in the world wants more. It's the Made in Compton store, where culture and hustle meet at the core. Print, radio, visuals, we done. Rolling to one in the city of the sun. From Dre's beats to K-Dot's charisma, we thrive off struggle, not chasing fame. Entrepreneurs, actors, the real deal crew. If you made it from here, the world's saluting you. Intervention ain't foreign, it's born in the CPT. From garage studios to boardrooms on repeat. Ideas championed with innovation, turn pain into purpose and challenges into victories. We storytelling designs with service and edified. Every garment speaks truth, it's a cultural guide. Legacy emits in every shelf and floor. You don't just shop, you witness love.
Compton ain't just a place, it's the proof that out the concrete grows an unstoppable truth. From curb to Congress, from grind to grace, we export courage no matter the race.
Yeah, it's the Made in Compton Store. More than merch, it's memories in motion. Adore support from wisdom.
It's a great deal, guys. And we get more stuff.
Every clothing and accessory, so when you walk in, stand tall, feel love. You're stepping in a city that birthed the next frontier. So here's the Compton, no cap, no pity. It's the heart, the soul, the renaissance.
Made in Compton in California. Yeah, get your baby one of these because we have lots of them. Lots of them in different colors.